Hello everyone, this is Vaishali. I welcome you all in my YouTube channel Arty Party DIY. Today we will see how to make clay fridge magnets with some important tips and techniques. Let me tell you again that we are using air dry clay, which is also called cold porcelain clay. I have already shared a video on how to manipulate the clay and how to store the clay. The link of the video is given in description box. Some more points to keep in mind before beginning the clay fridge magnets. Because this clay dries in the air, it doesn't need any heating. It is called air dry clay. Usually any creation of the clay takes minimum 24 hours to get dry, and once it is dry it is unbreakable. It is that hard. That's the reason you have to store the clay very carefully. If it dries and hardens, there is no way you can get the clay back to use. So make sure you store the clay properly. It is also advised not to dry your creations in the artificial air like fan or cooler, because that may blow up the bubbles if there are any in the creation. Any creation of the clay shrinks up to 15 to 20% once it dries. So while making, you have to make sure that you are taking the measurements accordingly. If the project is to be painted, then it's very important to let the creation get completely dry first and then you paint. Otherwise it may disturb the process of drying and the creation may get fungus because of the moisture of the paint. So you either clay the color in the beginning or paint the creation once it is completely dry. So these were some tips, and now let's begin to make the clay fridge magnets with some techniques. So as shown in the slide, here are some few magnets. So let's begin with some clay. Roll your clay as we have seen in last video and take the desired thickness and cut it in any shape you want. So suppose we are making plain circles. Make the plain magnets as well as some 3D magnets with different shapes, and these are some plain. So after, once the this clay is dry, this is the job of a painter. You can paint the way you want. And there are some 3D magnets which we usually work with 2 or 3 layers of clay. After that, what if I want to make some textures on the magnet? No 3D, just textures. So let's see. You are going to get whole different perspective to look at the things around you. We can use anything to give the texture. Look at this. It has some pattern. And this is gonna look beautiful, simple, nothing. You just color it or color the clay. It is gonna look beautiful. If you have cutters, then it's great. Such type of cutters you get with the Play-Dohs. So always keep them safe with you. You can use them. Otherwise, we can use our DIY cutters too. I'm going to make a whole new video maybe next time or soon, and I'll be showing you how to make all these DIY cutters at home. Some more textures we are going to make. This is a crochet tablecloth. You can just gently press it and the pattern will be all over your clay. You can cut it in any shape and color it. It looks beautiful. This is a vegetable bag. Can you imagine? Neat vegetable bag. You can just press it over and gently roll it again, and the pattern will be all on the clay. And believe me, they look amazing. I have this cutter from Play-Doh. This is fish. So I'm going to roll a clay, cut the fish size cutter, and I can give the texture of the scales on the fish with the vegetable knit bag. And this is gonna look like beautiful, and we will color it with the blue or orange or any color. This taking the impression of any object on the clay is also called embossing. And for embossing, you have number of tools around yourself. You just have to look for those. So now I'm going to make some with real leaves. This is real leaf. I'm going to press it on the clay and just roll it, and I'm going to cut it with a knife like tool. And this is how it is gonna look. This is one more tiny twig of the bush. I'm just pressing it on the clay and rolling it. It is gonna create a impression, and then once the clay creations are dry, you can just stick the magnet sheets behind the creation. If you have circle ones, thick ones, that also you can use. That's good, heavy duty. So you will cut the sheet, magnet sheet, the way you want. Suppose this much is pretty good for me, and just paste it. Once these creations are dry, just paste it with any glue. If you have glue gun, that's great. If you don't have, you can use Fevicol always. And make sure you keep checking the tools around you which can be used for these creations, like all these. Even you won't imagine, even this, it has certain texture. You can create a beautiful texture with the help of this. So just keep looking, keep all your cutters from the Play-Doh safe to use, and in next video or maybe near future, I'll be showing how to make DIY cutters at home too. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and feel free to share. And I hope this video was helpful to you. Try your creations and let us know how was your experience. And see you on next Friday. Till then, bye bye. Stay home, stay safe.